good morning. Welcome back to another episode of Tea Time with Mary. I am your host, Miss Mary Lou, and today is our 6-month anniversary for Tea Time with Mary. I know I can't comprehend that much time has gone by already, but I've certainly learned a lot about this whole fancy thing. I'm gonna briefly walk you through the story of how Tea Time with Mary was born. I get asked these questions a lot, and I thought, well, since this is my 26th episode or something, it's about time I talk about it. But first, let's drink some tea. Today we'll be revisiting Special Blend by Ahmad Teas. I am even more in love with this tea now than I was 6 months ago. It's beautiful, it's a classic, it's got a touch of Earl Grey, and I thought today would be incredibly appropriate to retry this one. And I even, wait for it, I'm even using the same mug. Thank you, Holly. This is from the Getty. They have this painting. Ridiculous. Anywho, let's do this. It's tea time.
It's tea time with Mary.
So, a couple of frequently asked questions right off the bat. No, but I do wear a translucent face powder for shine purposes only because I got some real bright lights over here. Yes, I am that pale. I have just too much and I'm always looking for more. I almost never use a script. A lot of the times I'll just kind of brainstorm even the morning of and then just let it roll. However, I will write a script if it involves something like violence, like in our last couple episodes, or if it's for a tutorial. Good, glad we got that one in there. Oh no, I left the AC on, okay. First, this idea was born out of a bigger project called Other People's Stories, created by a good friend of mine, Kay Karimian. Kay is an artist herself, and she contacted a bunch of different creative people through a bunch of different mediums, and we sat down and talked about who are you as a person? How does that translate into your craft? What do you want to accomplish? And let's make something. So it took a lot of percolating, as she likes to call it, which is the best term ever. I decided that I wanted to create a web series. Now, what it wanted to be, I don't know. The great thing about YouTube is you don't need permission to do anything. You can just put up any kind of crap that you want. And I wrote, trying to come up with different ideas, and I was like, you know what? I want to incorporate something that incorporates the weird, wonderful, many sides of me. I love being ugly, but I love getting dressed up. I love being silly, but I love being honest. And I love tea, so how was I gonna put all these things together? Tea Time with Mary. So once I had my idea established, then I had to actually plan how to execute it. I was given the advice from a very wise friend of mine, Melanie, I love you. Anyone can come up with an idea. Anyone can have an idea. But to actually go through with that idea is an incredible thing. I was like, I have to do this. Now, quality on YouTube is very competitive nowadays, and I was like, well, if I want to fight with the big dogs, I gotta come in like I'm one of them. I know that I can't spend money on a camera right now, so what are ways that I boost my video quality without dropping a crap ton of dollars on a DSLR camera? So if I'm gonna be shooting on something like my iPhone, I want to make sure I have great sound and that I have great lighting, which can make a huge difference. I bought some really reasonably priced. I purchased some really inexpensive but fantastic lights off of Amazon. I have little lavalier microphones clip onto your shirt. So I decided I'm not gonna let not having thousands of dollars to spend hold me back. I'm just gonna use my iPhone and make it work. I'm gonna put all the links for the equipment that I do use in the description box below. Fantastic. Obviously, I've learned a lot since then. How do you light something? What is 1080p camera equipment, lenses? You have amazing technology in your pocket. You don't need fancy lights. Just sit in front of an open window. As far as sound, you'd be surprised what the audio quality in your iPhone can do. So the moral of this story is, if you have an idea, just do it. Anyone can have an idea, but it's those who do it that do extraordinary things.
It's tea time with Mary.
Cheers to creative people sticking with things, and to all the fantastic people who have encouraged me every step away, even those watching me right now. You're amazing. Thank you for being here. I'm not planning on stopping, so I'm looking forward to celebrating a whole year of these shenanigans. I'm sorry, was I not funny enough this episode? Whackity schmackity do.